Hello guys, welcome back to the Nerdy Narrative. My name is Leslie and today is a very special day because this is going to be my very first review of a comic book. What's funny is this is not the first comic book that came into my possession. I actually have Lock and Key and The Watchmen and now Death Note, and I will get to Lock and Key this month, but it's just kind of funny. I ended up reading this one first. So it is the very first book that I applied for to read the ARC on NetGalley and I got approved. I was so stoked, and I was so excited that I immediately started reading it. And so that's how it came to be the first one that I reviewed. So the name of the comic, and I only had a digital version, and so I'll put the cover here, but it is Spy Family Volume 1, The X is Silent, and it is by, oh gosh, I hope I don't damage this name too badly, but it's by Tatsuya Endo with Viz Media. So this comic was unexpectedly hilarious. So here's the description. An action-packed comedy about a fake family that includes a spy, an assassin, and a telepath. Master Spy Twilight is the best at what he does when it comes to going undercover on dangerous missions in the name of a better world. But when he receives the ultimate impossible assignment, get married and have a kid, he may finally be in over his head. Not one to depend on others, Twilight has his work cut out for him, procuring both a wife and a child for his mission to infiltrate an elite private school. What he doesn't know is that the wife he's chosen is an assassin and the child he's adopted is a telepath. While it is definitely marketed as a comedy, I still didn't expect it to be as funny as it was. I enjoyed this so much. I gave this one 5 stars. I will definitely purchase the comic when it's published, and it will be published on June 2nd of this year. I will own this, and I hope they continue this series, and I will collect it. I enjoyed it that much. It was typically drawn of that style, so it was good. There was nothing wrong with any of the comic. Of course, the copy I had was not in color, but it was so funny. I was actually chuckling out loud several times. I just didn't expect it to be so funny because Twilight is a master spy. He's just always cleverly disguised. No one knows who he actually truly is, and he's always just so serious. And he gets this assignment that he has to infiltrate the elite school, and in order to do that he needs a child, and he has to have a child that can pass and actually be able to pass the exams to be considered to enter the school. So once the child is able to pass the exams, well, then there's the family interview, which is why he also needs a wife. The first thing he does is he goes about getting the child, and I'm not going to tell you how he does that. But as said in the description, she's the telepath. It's just hilarious because she's reading his mind. She hasn't told him that she's a telepath, but the way that she's just able to figure out how to play him to make sure that she can stay with him, because she does really like him. And then when he has to find a wife, like, what's funny about it is she's an assassin, and she's using him for something in her personal life, and he's turned around and using her to be his fake wife, and it's just really funny. And I honestly can't tell you. I guess my favorite part is when they have to do the family interview to get into the school. Oh my gosh, the little guy that's like in charge of the interview. Oh man, I'm gonna tell you, if you read this comic, you're gonna compare this guy to the guy in The Princess Bride that just says inconceivable over and over, except he says elegance. And I just got the biggest chuckle out of it. Y'all, I just really enjoyed it. I've never read a comic before, and now I'm gonna make sure I have one. There's gonna be one on my TBR every month from here on out, and it's just kind of funny. I never read one or even got into collecting them because my little brother, he has boxes and boxes. There's no telling how many comics he has, and I could have just walked down the hall and be like, hey, can I read some of your comics? And I just never did. I don't know why, but I really regret that. I really do. And there it is. That's my wrap up for my very first comic book review. I hope you enjoyed it. I would love for you to give this one a try and see what you think. It comes out June 2nd. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I love you guys. Please stay safe out there. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.